Welcome back to another post-game Montreal Bleu Blanc Rouge. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your Coach Frenchy, directly from the Bell Center for another post-game Montreal Canadiens. Yes! They did it! They win by a score of 2-1 finale in Calgary. This was the last game of the series between both teams. That's game number 9. And so far, before that game, it was 2-6 for Montreal versus Calgary. Calgary dominate most of the series against Montreal. And Markstrom looked like Dominic Hatchek against Montreal. But finally, yesterday, it was Jake Allen Knight have a great performance between the pipes. And of course, before that, we need to talk about one thing. It was the welcome for his first game in NHL. Cole Caulfield debut, an amazing, great hockey player. Did pretty good overall. I'm going to talk about his performance tonight. But again, this was the most important game for the Montreal Canadiens, and they win it. And now they lead Calgary by 6 at that moment, and 6 points for the 4th spot, the last spot of the make the playoff in the North Division. I think this was a huge W for the players, for the team, for the coaching staff. And I think now the pressures get a bit more less of what they was before the game. But again, good performance overall for Montreal Canadiens. We'll go to diving right away to tell you what happening during this game. And let's start right now this with the score sheet of the game. First of all, the first period was pretty even. The shot was only 6-5 advantage Calgary. But I think at that, after one, I think the Calgary had a little bit more chance to score overall. But until the 8:44, the first period, nothing happening between both teams. And Derek Ryan got the first penalty of the match by a tripping. And that gave the first power play for Montreal. And then we have nothing happening until Joe Dano followed Derek Ryan in the penalty box after 29 seconds. And now the Montreal get an advantage of 2 men for the 5 versus 3. Did not score this year so far, but not this time because our captain finally scored his first goal since March 10. And a slap shot gave the lead by 1 to the Montreal Canadiens. It was a goal on power play. It was a goal of 5 versus 3. And then for the second penalty, Montreal did not do anything, particularly for the power play, for the rest of the power play. It was 1-0 for Montreal. And then you can see the momentum not shifting, but you can see the Montreal with less pressure on their shoulder, feel better that way. But Corey Perry, right? Perry got a penalty for high stick in front of Markstrom, and then he went to the penalty box for 2 minutes, and Calgary did not wait longer to score. Less than 1 minute later, their first goal of the game to tie up the game. Elias Lindholm scored his first goal, 15 of the season. Goodrow and Majan Penny got an assist on that one. Great shot on the back door. Top shell. Allen tried sliding on his left side, but unfortunately cannot stop the puck. And then Lindholm got the goal and he tied the game, like I said, 1-1. And that's the rest of the first period. Nothing happening, to be honest with you. Not more penalty. The shot was very low, 6 versus 5. But again, the game was 1-1. So we're still, chance for Montreal to stay in the game. And the beginning, the second period, I'll be honest with you, this period was almost all about Calgary. Whatsoever the shot was 8-8. I feel like Calgary dominate more, better chance to score, many turnover from Montreal. I don't want to particularly one specific player, but I just feel like Jeff Petrie right now does not play the level he should play, to be honest with you. The last 20 games, he struggled a lot. You can see in the defensive zone, he struggled. But also the coverage, Montreal was not great during the second period. It was a bit alarming me for the third period because you have no goals during the second period. Both teams have 8 shots, not many chances for Montreal to score until, yes, 18:05, Tyler Toffoli got the rebound of the shot of Armia and score his 25th of the season. He's 4 in the last 4 games. Armia and Suzuki got a helper on that one, gave the lead to Montreal at the 1 minute 55 remaining second period. I think that was a big moment for Montreal at that time, because during that period, Montreal have not many things going on around them. So Toffoli, again, score. He just have an amazing, great year for the Montreal Canadiens. Score his 25th and 44th game. Amazing for Toffoli. But unfortunately, at 19:31, Ben Chariot got a hooking in the corner. Bad penalty for me. Grabbed the arm of the guy. For me, it was not necessary to do that. And I think, oh my God, maybe we would turn the momentum. Finally, Montreal finished the second period strong. The power play for Calgary was not great for the rest of the second period. And now we have to go back right away at the beginning of the third period. We thought maybe Calgary is going to be jumping on that power play. It scored that was changing the momentum of the game. But Montreal resists. Great performance during that power play from Dano, Likonen, Jake Evans, Armia, and of course Edmondson and Weber and did very well during that power play. Calgary did not do anything. I think I have only one shot during that power play, but did not do anything during that time. And then Giordano got a penalty at 7 minutes something, but Montreal could not do anything during the power play. Not really great. I think there was, be sure did not give. Oh, by the way, Backlum have almost a breakaway during that penalty. Allen resists, but a great back checking from Petrie. Save, not that goal, but I think he have at least minimized the damage of Backlum on that on the breakaway. And then Montreal, Tyler Toffoli got a penalty at 11:41. And Calgary did not play for me the same intensity they did the first 2 games of that 3-game series. Did not do anything again during that power play, to be honest with you. Maybe 2 shots, but not really, great shot. And I think we need to mention this, a couple of great puck and good save block by the Montreal on PK. And that's keep, again, their lead at that moment. The last 2 minutes, Maxstrom was removed from the net. And Calgary attacking at least the last 1 minute something. Montreal about 5 chances to score. And empty net, they cannot make the puck in the net. But at the flip side, Calgary didn't have a great opportunity to tie the game, to be honest with you. Again, maybe they don't have a great game or the last couple of games with a great coverage defensive zone. But at that moment, I think the last minute something, Montreal played better on the defensive side. Their block shot was good, and finally they don't give a lot of chance to Calgary to tie the game. The shot for the third period, advantage Montreal, 11-8. So another good performance from Montreal. Finally, for the last 10 games, did not do well, because the last 10 games there was 3-7-0. The 3-star of the game, the third star, Shea Weber, a good game for him with 1 goal, his 6th of the year. The second star, the other captain for Calgary Flames, Mark Giordano, he have a great game, but also have a great series. The last 3 games against Montreal, you can see his intensity, leadership. He gave everything, every shift he is on the ice. This guy is amazing, great veteran for the Calgary Flames. Finally, the first star, the number 73, his 25th of the year, the goal winner of the game, Tyler Toffoli. Good performance for him. Let's jump in a little bit more about the stat of the game. First of all, the series is complete, and Montreal have only 3 wins on the 9 games they play against Calgary for 3-6-0. The shots on this game was 24-22 advantage Montreal Canadiens. The faceoff was advantage Calgary at 52-48. Power play, both of them have 1 and 3 attempts. Of course, Lindholm and Weber score. The hit 17 Calgary and Montreal 11. That's rare. Montreal hit more usually, but not not during this game. The Black shot 14, Calgary 10 for Montreal. Both of them a 6-minute penalty. Then gave away. Montreal have a great game of gave away puck. Only 5 versus 13 for Calgary Flames. Most of the points during the game. Honestly, nobody had 2 points yesterday. Goodrow, Langholm, and Mitchell Penny have 1 point for the Montreal Canadiens. Armia, Suzuki, Weber, Petrie, Tata, and Toffoli have 1 point. Most of the shot, take a note of this. Cole Caulfield have the most shot from Montreal Canadiens with 4. Giordano with 5. Giordano have a TOI also for the Calgary with 24-10. Shea Weber 22-48. And for the goaltending, Max Strom stopped 22 of the 24 shot he faced yesterday for the save percentage of 917. And then Jake Allen, great game for him, stopped 21 of the 22 for a save percentage of .95 and 2. I apologize for the mistake right here. And then I want to talk about one specific player. I want to talk about Cole Caulfield. It was his first game in NHL. He played 15 minutes for 40 seconds. He have also a 2-eye power play of 2 minutes 2. He had 4 shots on the net. 2 of them at least, it was on the almost like impossible angle. But again, one time he shoot from the corner on the left side of Maxstrom, and the puck rebound came in front of the net. And Philip Dano almost scored that one over there. So you can see the impact of Cole Caulfield, and he's really dangerous. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? For his first game, I think he did very well. I would give him a grade of B. I'll be honest with honestly. He has 0 points, 0 goals, 0 assists, but I think what he brings is what they're missing from Montreal. The guy as a sniper, the guy bring offensive, the guy can score from anywhere. Give him time, enjoy the excitement he bring on the game. He played with Philip Dano at Tatar yesterday. Good move for Dominic Charm. Good move from Montreal Canadiens. First game with Montreal, a great W for the Montreal Canadiens. And finally, I want to finish with this news. You're going to laughing about that one over there, but that's true. Patrick Roy hired an agency to represent him. It's called a PBI Sport Management. It's a firm. He's thinking to returning in NHL. I don't want to bring any other news, other idea about this. Think about something, and maybe you're going to find the reason I'm laughing right now. Finally, I just want to remind you, the next game to Montreal Canadiens is going to be Wednesday night. Take a note. The game starts at 8 o'clock Eastern Time in Montreal. Toronto is coming back in Montreal. Big game, big, huge game for the Montreal Canadiens. We'll see what's happening there. That's conclude again another post-game Montreal Canadiens. But before we leave, we just want to invite you, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Please, we love to have your comments and like the video and just participate, join us. We're missing you. And also, we just want to remind you, we have a daily show, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday to Friday, with my co-host, Michael Devedano. And like we do at the end of each video, you know what's coming because you are a regular here. You know, Coach Frenchy always said this because you have inside of you greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se revoit mercredi soir, 8h pour un autre live stream with Coach Frenchy.